real quick. Well, I have 2.5 hours. The boys are at basketball practice, and it's not over until 7:30. So I have some time to just sit here in the car and wait. But as I was waiting, oh my God, I hope you guys can be able to see me because it's starting to get dark. Anyways, as I was parked in the car, I was thinking about making a vision board. And I made a vision board last or this year. And I was talking to my mom, and I'm like, nothing really on my vision board came to pass. And she's like, that's okay. It will, know that it will. And so I guess my question is, if you make vision boards and you made one and none of it really came to pass, do you still keep that same vision board or do you make a whole new one? Because the things that I put on my vision board for this year, I still want it to come to pass. I still want it to happen. And so, like, what should I do? Should I take the vision board down and, look at it and really critique it and see, okay, this is what I wanted for this year, and no, it didn't come to pass yet, but do I still want to have these things in 2025? I think on there, no, not I think, I know that on my vision board, I had thought that I wanted to be in a relationship. And as the year has progressed, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be with anyone. I don't want to date. I don't have time for it. And honestly, I had to come to the realization that I think that I wanted to be in the relationship like for the longest time, just for like the cutesy thing, and I had my first relationship with my first son's father at 16, and ever since then I had been in a relationship. I would be single for a little bit and then I would get into another long-term relationship. And so, you know, for a while I was just used to being in a relationship, and then I had one really bad, like, it wasn't it was just not a good relationship on his end, and it became dangerous for me. And so since I was able to break free from that, I've been single for going on 3 years. And so I know, on the vision board, I don't want to be in a relationship, right? So I know that I can take that off of my vision board. But what do you do? Like, if you have a vision board and it didn't come to pass, do you still just keep that same vision board? I think I have like the year 2024 on the vision board. I can pull that off because the way I made my vision board is kind of like with sticky tape. Or did I glue it? Anyways, I can just slap 2025 on that 2024 part and then remove the relationship part. But everything else that I put on my vision board, I literally want. So what do you guys suggest? What do you guys suggest? Like, if you, with vision boards, do you just keep the same one or what? Because I want to get a head start on it. I guess I can't say nothing on my vision board came to pass. On my vision board, I had surgical tech on there, and I'm in a surgical tech program. No, I haven't like graduated yet, but the fact that I was able to get into a program when I got denied for a program before that, you can say that that came to pass. I wish I had it. I wish I had like a picture of it, or I was at home so I could show you everything that I had on my vision board and then we could go through it together and um and see. But what do you guys do with your vision boards if nothing came to pass? Let me know. Or I think that I kind of want to make a new one and like take pieces off and like change the aesthetic of it. So I'm not looking at the same thing. Maybe, and add more like fun little pieces to it or not. I change them every year. I add new items and remove the old. I also do a strategy session with my family to create a plan to achieve my goals. Oh, that's interesting. So, like with your like your intermediate family, like your kids or your wife or your husband, use a board for measurable goals, small targets that are achievable. So I did like on my vision board, I know that I put like catching a flight with my kids, and we just did that this year for Thanksgiving. So that came to pass. I know I had wanted to take a cruise with the kids. I put that on there. I think that that was small, measurable goals that I could do, but just given my schedule and finances and things like the cruise part didn't happen. I had stuff on there in regards to like content creating and improving my faith and um more family time, things like that I had on there. I didn't really have like necessarily any monetary goals on there, but it was all like for like self improvement, family and stuff like that. Okay. So do you collectively make a vision board and you guys just have one, or do you have individual boards for urban family travels? Do you each make one, or you just put like have this massive board, or not massive, or you put what you want? I never did one with my kids. I think that that would be a good idea. I think that maybe I'll make my individual one, like for me as a mom, and then goals that we may want to do as a family. Self affirmations. You know what? I don't think that I had any of that on my vision board. I didn't. And you know what? I have to work on that. I have to work on like having saying positive affirmations every day. I hear that that's really helpful, and if you say it enough times you will start to believe it and know that that is true. I need to do that. Speak more positively to myself every day. I keep a separate one for my family goals as well. Oh, thank you, Autumn. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello. Yeah, so I think that that's what I'm gonna do. This week is a busy week. My oldest son is preparing to go to Vegas. I just submitted the final payment for that. He's going to Vegas for a basketball tournament. Um, and so, because I think Friday is their last day of school for Christmas break. I think so. I gotta double check. So he won't be here, but when he gets back next weekend, I think that we'll sit down and have a movie night and do the vision board thing together as a family, and then that will give me time to be able to like find like pictures and stuff. I use Pinterest. Hi, hi, Mammy Berry. Sorry, I am such a bad I pronounce words really horribly, so forgive me if I butchered your name. But thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. Hi, Americo. Yeah, thank you so much, Mickey. Yeah, I'm really excited. He's never been to Vegas. And so he's going down there with the team, and they'll be down there for almost a week and just playing in tournaments and exploring the city as much as they can, because they're all 15, 16-year olds. They can't do too much in Vegas, but he's going to have a good time. And I'm so excited for him to be able to experience that. And I told him sometime next year, like I want to take him back to Vegas, him and Ty, and explore the cities. I have like some saved posts that like I want to do with them for like food and like sightseeing and things like that. So I told him, can't join him this time, but next time we'll plan a trip and we'll have some fun. I know that one of the hotels there have like roller coasters and things like that. So I don't know if he'll be able to do that this trip with the whole team, but if not, then we'll add that. I don't do roller coasters. I am so scared. I do not like. I don't. So I snowboard. And when you get onto like the gondolas and stuff like that, I can do that. But when it comes to like going up high and twisting and turning and you dropping me and like I don't like any of that. So I don't get on the rides. Even when we go to like Great America and places like that, I always have him bring a friend or two, because I can't get on the ride with you. But when it's time to eat and snack, I'll be right there with you. But getting on rides, I'm already getting a headache thinking about it. And I be sweating like I can't do that. And I don't like anything scary. Like I don't like scary movies. No type of thrillers where people are like popping out. I don't like any of that. And I don't like being scared. I will get so upset if you scare me, because I make it clear, don't scare me. I don't like it. I am a scary individual. I'm a scary individual. So, yeah. Where do you find magazines? Because I swear they don't make it because every once in a while when I'm at the checkout, I'm looking at the magazine and it's only like home life garden magazines. Like back in the day, you used to have like the hip hop magazines and stuff like that. I don't really see them at the checkout stands too more. The the most where I find my magazines is like Barnes and Noble, and those are hella expensive just to like get a couple of pages out of there. But community magazines, are they free at the libraries? At the library, the community magazines? Because we have several libraries in my town, so I can go there. I definitely can go there. But so I normally, when I was getting pictures, I had to go, I was going on Pinterest and Google and then screenshotting it and saving it to my phone and then sending the photos to Walmart. So they printed out like little pictures. And that's how I did my vision board this year. Speak slowly. Dang. Oh, I'll try. I think I'm just naturally a fast speaker. Sorry if you can't understand me, but I'll try to speak slowly. I move fast. I'm from the Bay Area, so everything is like quick, quick, quick. But I will definitely try to slow down my speech. Oh, thank you, Lanita. Holy Mindset. We were just talking about vision boards, and I was talking about how I made a vision board earlier this week. Hold on, let me slow down just in case I'm speaking too fast. Oh, no worries, no worries, America. I'll try to slow down. But we were talking about vision boards, and if you made a vision board this year, or if you ever made a vision board and nothing came to pass on your vision board, do you still keep the same vision board for next year? Or would you just take off of bits and pieces from that vision board and make a whole new one? That's what we were talking about. Because I was saying that I had a whole vision board. It was like yay big. Like it was a big vision board that I mounted on my wall in my living room. And only a few things, like maybe 2 or 3 out of that whole thing came to pass. And so I was like, dang, I still want most of these things that are on the board. So should I just take them off and then make another one, or add to it and make another one, or just keep that same vision board? My view on that, I think so. I kind of want to change it, like rearrange the things to make it more appealing to myself. Since I've already looked at it for a whole year, kind of want like a different layout. I want to remove the fact that I thought I wanted a relationship because I had like a picture of like a man and a girl like all hugged up on my board. I want to remove that because I don't want that. I don't want a relationship. But other than that, like I kind of don't want to make another one, just kind of like rearrange it. But as someone was saying on here, it was the Urban Family Travels. They were talking about how they make a vision board with their family. And so I would get stuff to make one with my children. And that could be a good conversation starter, like, our family bonding time. Like, what are your goals? What do you see yourself doing this year, or what would you like to do? I think that that would be a really good family time moment. We can watch movies and do it, and all of that. So I think that that's a really good idea for my children, especially Jacob, the oldest one. He's a sophomore right now. So, next year he'll be a junior. And so what are your plans? What do you want out of your junior year? Right now you're on JV. Are you okay with still staying on JV, or do you want to try to make the varsity team? So, you know, I think that that's a very good idea. I don't know why I didn't think about doing a vision board with my children. Oh, thank you, Eugene. Appreciate you. Thank you. What else was on my vision board? So it was the relationship thing. It was like I had a picture of a camera. I know, and you know what? I probably didn't look at it as much as I think I did. Now that someone's asking me what's on my vision board, I should be able to like rattle it all off. But I'm struggling. So maybe I didn't do my part with having the vision board. But I know that there was a camera on there. And that was related to like making content, using my voice. I had a picture of a mom and kids like catching a flight. I had a picture of a cruise. I had a Bible on there. Dang. I had a house on there. I had a house. I had a house on there. And that's all I can think of. And that's a damn shame. No, that's a damn shame because I didn't do my part then. If I can't even remember what's on my vision board, then I wasn't looking at it enough like I should have been, right? Because when you want something bad enough, you should be able to rattle it all off of like everything you want, and I'm struggling, and I know that there was more. When I get home, I'm going to take a picture of it and I'm going to post it on YouTube, just the post. Like, you can just like post pictures, and I'm going to post it, and then whoever's in the live, then you'll know, like, yeah, she had a lot more on there and she didn't even name a quarter of it. That's probably why you didn't accomplish everything. You was focused. Well, I've been literally focused on school. Surgical tech program was killing me. Like, I didn't know if I was going or coming. I cried. I cried on several breaks. I called my mom and my sister on three-way and just bawling because it was so hard for me. I had been out of school, college. I graduated college in 2016, and I had a long stretch of where I wasn't doing any schooling, and I never had to take a class like anatomy, physiology, and I wasn't catching on to those things as fast as I would have liked to. And I was just so scared that my grades were going to drop and I was going to get kicked out of the program. So I was just putting a lot of pressure on myself because I didn't want to fail, because this program is literally do or die for me. You know what I mean? I didn't have a job. and all of that, and I didn't want to be a failure. I had to make it. There was no you're not going to make it. Even when it came down to like um when it came down to like paying it, I'm like, I'll figure that out later. I have to make it because I have children depending on me, and we are all making a sacrifice. You know, I'm making a sacrifice, my children are making a sacrifice for my vision to get us to a oh my god, to get us to a better situation, you know. And so I literally surgical tech. So I think that that's why maybe the other things did fall by the wayside. And I wasn't really focused on that. Like me posting now on social media is because I have a little room to exhale and to breathe, and I'm finally getting a grip on everything. Oh, oh, okay, okay. But no, right. But I was focused, but I wasn't focused on everything that I had on my board. So how do you do that though? Like when you have a vision board and you have all of these goals that you want to accomplish, whether they're little, whether they're big, do you just pick off one or two to focus on at that time? Because I how would you even try to focus on the whole board all at one time? Hello, hello. How what would you do? And it's like now that I'm thinking about like my vision board, like some of those my goals that I have, it's like it would be a trickle down effect, right? Like I could um once I become a surgical tech, right, and start working and making money, then that would allow me to get the house, right? But I couldn't get the house unless I became a surgical tech, right? I can't be debt free. That was one thing that was on my board. I can't be debt free until I get the surgical tech job. You know what I mean? And then I can pay off my debt. So I think that maybe I got to give myself some grace. A lot of those things that I wanted, I needed to at least get to the point where I graduated the surgical tech program. And I'm telling you, like, I know that my life is going to be totally different in the sense of, like, I'm going to be able to accomplish more things next year because I won't have to focus on school. I only have this month left. Oh my God, I only have this month left. And then sometime January, they will tell me where and when I start my externship. And baby, when I tell you, if they'll let me do 10, 12 hours of externships in those ORs, I'm going to do it. And that way, that'll allow me to get my hours done quickly. And then, while I'm doing that, I'll be studying for the state exam. Like, once I get through with this, I know that my life will be so much better next year. What time has in the school working? So when I first started, I started online for 3 months. That was to do requisites. It was like math, speech, what's it called? Medical terminology, nutrition, like those. And then when I got to, after those 3 months, I did 6 months in person, and that was every day from 9 to 5:30, Monday through Friday. And now I'm back online, and that's how I'm able to work right now because I'm back online. It's not so demanding where I have to be there every day. So yes, that's what I keep telling myself. And you know what? Like, I can't wait to show my kids, like my oldest son, not my Jacob, like what we were really going through and how I was able to overcome. Like I literally got at three separate times I got the pay rent or quit thing. And for your rent, like if you better pay in 3 business days, or we gonna start the process. But I cannot wait to show him, once we are, in our new place and things like that. Like, look, this what was mom was going through, but look how, if you just keep the faith and you stay determined and you stick to the plan that you set for yourself, no matter what stage you are in life, if you feel like you need to, redo some things and start over, you can do it. But look where it will take you once you stay focused and stick to the plan. And I can't wait to show him that. And I honestly, I want to buy him a car for his 16th birthday next year, which is towards the end of the year. And I want to buy him a car and just really show my gratitude for my children, as well as going through this with me, but never complaining, never, oh mom, why can't we go to the movies, and why you can't buy me these shoes. Like, my kids do not complain. I have the sweetest children ever, and I am so thankful for them. They literally went from, getting everything that they wanted when they wanted, to like, we gotta reel it in, but not once did they ever complain. And I am thankful for that, because man, it probably would have been even harder if your kids were giving you hell or making you feel even more like crap about it. And so, yeah, I want to do something definitely special for my children, just because, you know, they could have made it hard for me, but they never not once complained. So I'm very thankful. But I think that um I know that I'm going to do the vision board with my children, and I think I'm going to keep my vision board, just remove the things that I no longer want or see for myself anymore. And relationship is definitely one. Thank you, Mickey. It can be tough. I'm 44 and Mills went back to college. Oh, awesome. What did you go back to school for? Congratulations. You know what? And comments like that, it makes my heart so happy. And that's who, like, you guys are who I do it for. I just want people to know that they can do it, and be that little birdie in the ear to encourage. Yeah, they they do. They do. I'm trained to be a counselor. Okay. Awesome. How much longer do you have to go? And you know what? My aunt literally became an RN at 50. She got her bachelor's at 50 and worked um no, she got her bachelor's before that, a year or whatever before that, because she had to do nursing school. But she became an RN at 50 years old. And so that, really, once I thought about that, I was like, oh no, no, if she can do it at 50 years old, I definitely can do it at 36. And I think that it's social media, and that's why I'm not like the normal kind of content creator, because social media will have you thinking that you are doing life all wrong. They talk about you if you're overspending. They talk about you if you're too frugal, you know what I mean? So you have to like kill the noise. Social media makes you feel like at 24 years old you should be a millionaire about to retire, and that's just not reality. People have different paths in life. People have children. People, get married, get divorced, whatever the case may be. Some people are taking care of their parents, so they can't go to school. You know what I mean? But social media it's lovely, but it's crazy and can be detrimental at the same time. So I want to come on here and just be the not be the difference. I be getting tongue tied. 2 years to finish my degree and start practicing that. And you know what? I was gonna say that it goes by fast, but honestly, it don't. It doesn't. It does. Well, for me, it didn't. I was like, man, time is dragging by, but it does. It does. While you're in it, it doesn't seem like time is flying by. But once you get out of it, you be like, actually, it did go pretty quick. I used to hate when people would be like that. Oh, the time's gonna fly by for who? Because every day I'm stressed. Every day I'm sick of doing homework. I'm sick. I'm tired. It's too much. Who is it going fast for? Not me. So basically, with full respect, you were speaking about the people speaking? Hmm? Yeah, lectures. Luckily, we only had lectures for like an hour, and then the rest is hands on. I am a very hands on person. Um, yeah, don't lecture me to death. I let me see, let show me, and let me try it myself, and then I could grasp it. But I know like some classes and stuff like that are not like that. You have to literally listen to a lecture. It'd be killing me. Looking forward to Christmas or happy when it's all over? I don't think I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. Well, any holiday, honestly. I just like being with my family, but I am not really in the Christmas spirit. I haven't put up anything. I haven't put up my little Five Below tree and decorated or anything like that. And honestly, I don't think that I am. I don't think that I am. I told my kids to send me a list of what they wanted and that I would pick off two things from that list, because that's all that I can do this year. Especially with I just had to pay for my son to go to Vegas for his basketball. So two things, and my kids be hitting you with the gifts, the prices. They're not cheap. So yeah. Um, the baby, he's not a baby, the youngest, Ty, he might get a little bit more because he wants things like, what are those things that the boys wear, the athletes? Dry fits, dry fit stuff, like under the basketball shirts and tops. He wants things like that. So I can probably get a lot of those for a reasonable price and get like one expensive gift for him. But I'm just looking forward to spend time with my family. Normally, well, I just started this, but last year I took the whole family to the movies on Christmas Day, after we opened up the presents and went to each other's house, or I went to my sister's house and we had dinner. I told the family, like, let's all go to the movies together, and we started that. And I took care of the whole bill, and that was quite a hefty bill because my sister, her family is a family of 7 just by themselves, and then my mom, my dad, my brother, and all of that. I won't be able to foot the bill this year, but I'm still going to talk to the family and see if that's something that they would like to do and to continue on to do, because I had a really good time. All of us going to the movies together. So I'm looking forward to that, but other than that, I mean, it's just another day. I just try to make sure that my kids are happy and they're having a good time, because it's about them. Why did I get ignored? You didn't get ignored. Let's see. So basically, with full respect, you're speaking about that. Anders, I didn't even understand what you were asking me, so I did read that out, but I didn't understand. But if you could rephrase it, or if someone can let me know what you're trying to say, then I'll be happy to answer you. My family and I really enjoy your channel a lot. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm pretty much all extra until I do placement in 2026. Don't say 2026. That, Mickey, don't say 2026 because that makes it seem even further. Like, use months because we're not even in 25 yet. Don't hit me with the 2026. Oh no. Say months. Hours, something less than that. Yo, what's live about? We're just yapping right now. I was initially talking about vision boards and stuff, but I think that I need to get off because I'm using my car lights and ain't nobody trying to have to call AAA. I don't even have AAA. So I don't want to have to call my parents like, can you get me a jump or can I use your AAA? Because I'm using the car lights and I don't know how long I can be on here without it going dead. So live in New York. I love New York. I've been there a couple of times, but I'm not in New York. I'm in California. Okay, so what I'm saying is that you speak about people to not being in the right. In the right about what? I mean, my opinions is always my opinions, and I share my life stories in hopes that, like, people who are going through things, they can have, like, hope and faith and stuff like that as well. Thanks, Mickey. Oh, good night. Good night. Have a great rest of your evening or your day. Great rest of the week. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Yeah, yeah, my brain is buffering because I don't understand. Like, okay, well, he said good night because my brain, I just, I am confused. But yeah, I need to go because I don't want to drain my batteries and then having to need a jump or anything like that. Oh, everyone is kind of, okay, so I'm not the only one. Okay. Because I'm sitting here really trying to think like, sometimes the comprehension don't be comprehending. So I'm thinking it's maybe me. So I'm trying to process it, but and think of it what they're listen, I'm getting jumbled up. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me. You guys have a great night, a great rest of the week, and I will see you guys on the next one.